Welcome, here I've got SONY Xperia 1 II and I'm gonna show you the camera promote at this device. So at first we have to open the camera app and we can do it by two ways. The first way is the easiest one because the SONY device gives us separate app only to the photo promote. So by tapping on this button we get quick access to it and can start photographing here. So this is the easiest way. We can also do it by using the standard camera app. So by tapping on this button here we open the standard camera mode and we have to change it by using this button in the left corner at the bottom. As you can see, we have access here to all of the modes of this camera and the photo promote is at the first position. So when we tap on this we can open it. So this is the same result as in the first way, it's just more complicated way. And also the important information is that the photo promote works here only in horizontal level. So let me change the settings of my camera to show you the better view. So here we are with SONY Xperia 1 II in the camera promote, and as you can see we have different settings here to manage, and in the left corner here we can change the modes from the auto to P or S or M. So for now I'm going to stay on auto. This is some kind of basic mode, and as you can see here we have quick access to some of the settings, and let me show you how it works. The first one button here is the drive mode. So here we can pick the single shooting, continuous shooting or the self timer. So for now I'm going to pick, for example, continuous shooting, and as you can see, to take a picture we don't have any other button on the screen. So the Sony gives us the only button which is here, only to take a photo. So I think this is really cool as in the real camera, and by tapping on this for now we can take a series of photos. And as you can see, this is how it works. Of course we can change it, for example, to the self timer with 3 seconds. So here we can change the delay of taking picture, and now when I take a picture it takes it with 3 seconds delay. So this is how it works here. So for now I'm going to stay on single shooting. And let's go to the next button here. This is the focus mode. So here we can pick the single shot autofocus and continuous autofocus. Because we are in auto settings here, as you can see, the manual focus for now is locked. So this should be unlocked in other modes here. So let's stay on continuous autofocus for now. And now let's move to the next button. Here we can pick focus area from wide to the center. So this is how it changes here. And now let's go to this button. This is the flash here. So we can also, as in standard camera mode, pick auto flash, the fill flash. So the flash is available every time we take a picture. Red eye reduction function, so the soft flash. We can pick the torch, as you can see here, and we can turn it off like that. So this is how it works. And the last one button which is unlocked here in the auto settings is face detection. So here we can manage this and we can turn it off and turn it on like that. So these are the standard auto settings, basic settings here. And now let's change the mode. We can do it by using this button in the left corner, and let's go to the P mode here. So this is the program auto. Here we can change the light of our picture. We can adjust the basic one, exposure compensation. So by going to the right we can make our picture just more bright or more dark as we need. So this is how it works here, and this is connected with the ISO. So ISO helps us to control the camera's sensitivity to light. And as you can see, we can manage this. We can pick from 64 ISO, and let's go to the end to the 3200 of ISO. So this is the pretty wide spectrum here, and this is how it changes here. Here, as you can see, by tapping on this button with autofocusing, we get access to manual focus. So for now, let's move from continuous autofocus to manual focus. And as you can see, we get access to this slider, and we can change the focusing like that. So this is how it works. And let's stay on this. And also, as you can see, some of functions are locked or unlocked here. For example, this is here, but we don't have here the time of taking pictures. So the shutter speed is locked here. As you can see, it is adjust automatically here. Two settings we adjust manually. So this is how it works here. Here we have also access to this button. This is the mattering mode. We can pick the multi-mattering, center mattering, and also spot mattering. And now let's go to this button. Here, by tapping on this, we get access also to white balance, which is not available in standard auto settings. So here we can manage this. We can pick cloudy, daylight, fluorescent light, incandescent light, shade, and we can add our own custom watermarks with when we want to apply this, we have to set white balance based on the center of the preview. So we have to set the white card or place here to adjust it and apply. Done. So this is how it works here. For now I'm going to stay on auto white balance. And now let's go to the next mode by tapping again on this button in the left corner here to the S. So the basic in the S is shutter speed. As you can see, here it is. We can change the time of taking picture, and let's go to the beginning of the slider. It's 1/8 thousandths of seconds, so this is very short here. This short time of taking pictures, and when we go to the end here, we can taking pictures maximum 30 seconds, so this is very long. This gives us a lot of spectrum and possibilities to do with that. So this is the parameter which I can change in S mode. So this is the shutter speed priority. We can also adjust here the exposure compensation, and let's focus on this. The ISO here, so the camera sensitivity to light, is locked. So here this is half automatically mode, like then in program auto. So in P we can adjust the light, so exposure compensation and ISO, and in S we can adjust the shutter speed and exposure compensation, and ISO is locked. So remember about it to work with this correctly. And let's go to the last one mode here. This is the manual mode, so manual exposure, and here we can adjust all of these settings like that. So this is how it works. We have the shutter speed, we have the ISO also. When we add these two parameters at the same time, not to auto, the exposure compensation is locked. So remember about this. This is not so pro as in the standard camera, in professional camera, not in the phone camera. So here we can also adjust other of these settings like that, white balance for example. So this is available in all of these settings. We can also, when we adjust the settings, we can also lock them like that, so no one is and nothing can disturb us when we have locked this. So this is how it works. Also, the important information that is available in all of the modes is that we can change here in the left corner at the bottom the lens. So here we can manage the lenses of this camera. We can pick from 16mm lens, 24mm lens, and 70mm lens. And by tapping on this we can also adjust and get access to the zoom. So this is really cool, and this is available in all of these modes here, as you can see. So this is how it works. And also we have access here when we tap on the disc here. We get access to the camera leveler. So this is helpful when we want to keep our photographic topic straight, and this is how it works here. And of course, to turn it off, we go again to the disc here, and it's gone now. And let's move to the menu here. Here we can also adjust some settings that were in the quick preview here. So this is the quick access to some of settings, and in the menu we can also adjust it and some more. For example, the aspect ratio is here the newest. This is not in the quick settings here. So here we can change the ratio of our picture. As you can see, we can pick from 4:3, 16:9, 1:1, and 3:2. So this is also connected with the quality with megapixels, as you can see. So for example, 1:1 is the square ratio here. So this is how it looks like. So these are the shooting parameters. The drive mode was in the quick settings. As you can see here also we can pick continuous shooting and self-timer and single shooting. We can also change here the settings to exposure and color, and also here we have, as in the quick access metering mode, we can pick flash mode, we can add HDR mode, so improve our brightest and darkest areas of our picture, and also here we have access to soft skin effect, which is helpful when we taking portraits. And let's go to the focusing. Here we can also pick the focusing mode. As you can see, we can pick single shot, continuous and manual focus, so this is also available in these quick settings. We can pick also focusing area, so this is also in quick settings, and face detection. And also let's move to the setup. These are the more advanced settings. They are also available, most of them are also available in the standard camera. We can pick touch to adjust focus and brightness or autofocus. Grid lines, so grid lines looks like that. When it's turned on we have these lines. This is helpful, for example, when we want to use the rule of thirds in photography and making experiments with that. So this is not visible at the picture when we take the picture, as you can see, and go to the preview. It's not visible here. This is only help for us to making better pictures here. And let's go again to the setup. Here we can also calibrate our lens, so we can fix deviations of our lens. And also here we can pick where our photos are saved, in internal or external storage. We can also pick here save location info, so when we want to save the place where we take a picture, we have to turn it on. And this is how it works. At the last position we have the reset settings here, so when we turn on all of these settings and want to go back to the auto, we just simply tap on this and OK. So this is how it works here. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.